So this is going to be a reading for my Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be for September 15th until the 30th. Now keep in mind with this being general, only take what applies and let the rest fly. If you want a personal, check the description. And of course, if you want to see future readings, make sure you subscribe. And yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into it. I don't want to waste any time. So, okay, during this time frame, you may be realizing that in love, someone that you may be interested in, them dropping their guard, them getting to a point where they're like open to committing and being in a serious relationship, that may be something that may not happen anytime soon. And this is going to cause you to have to make some personal decisions in terms of whether or not you still want to put up with like dealing with this person or even giving energy to the connection. Okay. I also see where you guys may have to kind of like put some boundaries in place in regards to like a particular person, like either who keeps asking you for money or is like trying to just like sexually engage with you and not necessarily take the connection serious. It's like having to set proper boundaries, either like verbally, like stating, okay, this is not what it is and this is what it will be, or you mentally coming to a point of realizing, okay, this is what my boundaries need to be and I'm not going to let anyone step outside of that. Okay. Some of you may be also feeling like slightly pushed or nudged to take action on like moving to a different state or moving to a different area with the Journey in the World card here. But finances may be more so like a worry of yours. Like, okay, if I move to this state, am I actually going to get a job? Or some of you actually do have to relocate to make money. And it's like you're over questioning or you're overthinking things in terms of doing so. Because you may be attached to the area that you're in now or people that live there. Money may be getting better for you guys also in the second half. You may be very appreciative that you're having either opportunities flowing your way, whether that's for like new jobs or gigs, if you're self-employed or you do like, what's the word? Contractual work? I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, I see finances getting better, especially if you make money like through clients or tips or things of that sense, like commission, things like that. But anyways, moving on, let's look at your love life specifically. What's going on with my Sagittarius love life? So there may be someone that you want to take things to the next level with, but you may be noticing that this individual is still attached to an ex, or they're doubtful in terms of this actually being something. And it may be something that you notice from the way that they interact with you or how they even approach this connection as a whole. Okay. This may be someone who you're very sexually attracted to, and some of you may have even sexually engaged with this individual previously, and like having questions like, okay, well, what's next? You could be starting to catch feelings for this person after sexually engaging with them. Others of you, I'm seeing where you want your connection to kind of like go to the next level, whether that's like going to the next level in terms of getting married or going to the next level in terms of like just the way the relationship is handled is in a more mature space, or things are handled in a more mature way. A lot of you are trying to stay optimistic, but there's signs that maybe this is just not going to work out. And you could be trying to like keep the passion alive, and you guys may have no issue sexually engaging, or for some of you it's the complete opposite. But for a lot of you, may not have like issues sexually engaging, but it's like working through the problems is a different thing. What's going on in my Sagittarius love life? Yeah, you're confused. You could be dealing with someone who's giving you mixed signals, like they're not really sure what they want. And then that's already creating the perfect environment for something to kind of like fall through the cracks or not be the most stable. Some of you could also be kind of questioning whether or not your person is cheating on you or lying, or a love interest is lying to you and that they're dealing with someone else. You could be mentally confused as to which way to turn with this, like having a lot of questions for someone you're interested in terms of what they want. Like, what do you want to do with this? Especially if they're inconsistently showing up in your life. Like 1 second talking to you, next second not as engaged, not acting as interested. Again, some of you are just really confused as to whether or not you can stay in this relationship any longer, especially if this person cheated on you and you've never gotten over what they did. What's going on with my Sagittarius career and finances during this time frame? Yeah, so you could be having some days where you feel slightly burnt out, whether that's you feeling like you have to do a lot of stuff to make money, or you just are pretty much some days feeling like you're slightly tired of what you're doing, okay? There is this crossroads that you're at where you're having to decide if you're going to keep doing things the way you're doing it now, or if you're going to go in a different direction or handle things differently. You may have a particular interest to be an entrepreneur doing a particular thing, whether that's opening a vet business or whatever this is, okay? But it's the anxiety of being a failure and losing money. So some of you may have a scarcity mindset. It's like, okay, if I put money out there, am I going to make money back? That's like the problem for you. Some of you also, you're trying to save right now, but you could have financial obstacles or things that come up that keep you from being able to save as much as you'd like. Because you may be in a position where you just make enough to pay bills and, you know, be able to do a little extra stuff on the side, but it's still going to be a time frame of questioning whether or not you should do this or that, looking at opportunities, trying to get an understanding of what to do, not necessarily like making any moves or taking any actions necessarily during this time frame. But this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective and that you took something from this video. If you did, thumbs it up, subscribe, check out the information listed below, and I'll see you in the next one.